climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, love waits there. In San Francisco, above the blue. And when they see when I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me. Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, you boys could have been me. You could have made it big. You could have played in some of the places that I played. Hello there. Sorry about that. I hope it was in tune. I can't help it though. That's my favourite song. Brings me back. Brings me back to.
We move over now.
It brings me back to the best days of my life. And some of them here in this place too. I suppose I better introduce myself. I'm Charlie.
Tully! Where are you, son?
That's me, Charles Patrick Tully, Wizard of the Wing, Scourge of the Fences, particularly if they were wearing blue.
Can you get a move on, Charlie? Fed up covering for you. Come on, we're all waiting. And did you bring those things I asked you?
Yes, Joe, some of it anyway.
Tully, you know, you're ever forever playing the crowd.
What can I say, Joe? They're here to see me. They always came to see me. There I was, back in Belfast, and I gets a call. Hampden Park is having a big do, and they'd like you to come along, brighten the place up. Bonnie Prince Charlie returning to his kingdom. Don't forget to bring some memories with you, they said. I gave most of my stuff away when I stopped playing. But I managed to find a few things. I don't know about you, but memories are all I seem to have these days, and most of them are locked inside my head. I have my own special cupboard with a set of drawers, and not the kind that women wear. But boxes where I can store things like names, faces, colours, the sunlight, whistles, cheering, booing, the drum of heavy rain on corrugated iron, and shadows, the shock from kicking a heavy ball, smells, liniment, dubbin, leather, hot pies, bovril, soup, freshly cut grass, and shadows. Always shadows. Sometimes it comes into my head and blocks things out. But I know that this will pass and I'll soon be back to where my memory wants me to be. I said colours, didn't I? And for me, that's mostly been green and white. I'm a Belfast lad, born and bred. There's no city like it. And when I left there in 1948, I knew I'd be back at some stage. But Glasgow, that's some spot too. Celtic Park was where I worked. But round Gallowgate and the Surrey Heath, now there was one of my playgrounds. With money in my pocket and plenty of places to spend it. What's a lad of 22 to do, eh? I enjoyed it to the full. I had friends, good friends, who helped me out in all sorts of ways. I had my own pub too. Tully's Bar. Now it's hardly an original title. It was at Cumberland Street, on the corner of Florence Street. Were any of you ever in it, no? No? Had my own flavour of ice cream. I'm a newspaper column too. Now mind you, I didn't write it, but it got me in trouble a couple of times. You try and beat that if you can. Look at these. Mugshots of some of the best men I had the privilege of calling my friends. And they weren't all Celtic men either. They came from Aberdeen, the Hibs, Airdrie, Queen of the South, the high third Lanark. Falkirk as well, you're right. Tell me this, love. Whatever happened to the first two lyrics, huh?
I don't know.
I never found the answer to that either. Damn me. Where was it? Why? The Harry Rags, the Diamonds, the Doonhamers, the Steelmen, the Bullywee, the Jambos, and who else? Of course, the Jers. How can I forget them? Should we be kicking lumps out of each other on a Saturday afternoon? But come Saturday night, we'd be out having a great time, and sometimes together. You should have seen the surprise on some people's faces when I would be spotted in a bar with my pal, Big John McPhail. And we'd be along with the likes of Tiger Shaw, Sammy Cox, Harry Haddock, and the Dubliner, Albie Murphy. Let me tell you what a firebrand he was. Professional enemies, but personal friends. Decent men who stuck by their principles. And in the years after the war when there were shortages, they would never see you stuck. I remember returning a favour for Albie. Now he was interested in greyhound racing and he wanted a dog of his own. So I put him in touch with an owner back in Belfast who sold him a pup. Albie paid him £80. The dog was called Speed Merchant. A few days later, dropped dead. Swear to God, he never forgave me for that one. Not to ask you, what's this team you have on the wall here? The Woodland String team. You have Ronnie Simpson, Eric Caldo, Jim Baxter, Billy McNeil, and Tommy Ring among them. I played against Tommy. He only went and scored the winner against us in the cup final replay. Where's my name? Huh? There's me thinking I made a last impression. My first boss at Belfast Celtic was Elisha Scott, and he taught me a thing or two. With a new pair of boots, you had to break them in. You buy them a size too small, and you stand in a bucket of water for hours until they're stretched and moulded to the shape of your feet. I'll tell you something, it worked a trick for me. Right foot, outside left, outside right, inside right. Wherever the fancy took me. None of this trekking back that we'll talk about nowadays. I was the playmaker. Give me the ball, I'll get the crowd going. It made no odds whether they loved me or they hated me. I was there to create something out of nothing, to do the impossible with the ball. My job was to entertain. And you were all witnesses. I'm Charlie Tully. You can call me Cheeky Charlie if you want. Wizard of the Wing, Scourge of Defences. Belfast Celtic, 1942 to 1948. The Celtic of Glasgow thereafter. September 25th, 1948. And that was the day that you all began to take me seriously. Rangers at Celtic Park. The League Cup. People wondering if Celtic had forked out £8,000 on a nobody. Rangers 1-0 up after 8 minutes. And fair play to Jackie Finlay. It was a good goal. Ian McCall, he had me tortured. He just wouldn't leave me alone. But he switched off for a second. And I played the ball into Jackie Gallagher. Bang! 1-1. Boy, they began to look nervous then. Started to back off me. Just before half time, Bobby Evans crossed the ball and I headed it into the path of Willie Gallagher for 2-1. And that was that. Total control. I could do what I wanted. They say that I even sat on the ball and had a cup of tea. Now I don't remember that part, but what does it matter? People sometimes describe and remember things that never happened. But what did happen that day was 70,000 people cheering my name at the end of the game. Calling my name. My name. Charlie Tully. Wizard of the Wing. Scourge of Defences. February 53, Brockville. Cup tie against Falkirk. The day of the corner kicks. Into the second half, the Burns leading 1-0. You were all there, weren't you? I remember you. And yourself. And you. At the front of the enclosure, at the railway end. The weight of the crowd pushing them onto the touchline. There was no run-up room. So I placed the ball slightly beyond the arc. Not that much. Hardly worth anybody getting agitated about. We were losing, we needed something. How about a right foot in swinger? Curled right past Archie McFeet. He never saw it coming. Now you lot went wide. Pitch invasion. Us back in the game. But the referee ruled it out. I hadn't placed the ball properly. Take it again, he said. Now you said to me, go on Charlie. Same place, same spot. Go on. Do it for us. Show them the genius that you are. So it did. And it curled past Archie again. The crowd went daft. On they came once more. I was their hero. You could see in the faces of the Falkirk players, it was the beginning of the end. And we went on to, where was it? Was it Celtic Park? Or was it Brockville? Or was it here? Where was it, do you remember? These were all there as well. It was just like it was yesterday. This is where I sat on the day that we beat Rangers 7-1 in the League Cup final. In front of 82,000. That's what the paper said. But there was at least 130,000 out there. I know, I counted them all. There was no sound like the Hampden roar. My parents could hear it all the way back in Belfast on the Falls Road. And then it was over. I was no longer needed. Surplus to requirements. Someone else took my place. Billy McPhail, Big John's brother, he moved on too. Now, Billy was a good centre forward, but the years of heading a hard leather ball had an impact on him. His memories were locked inside his mind. I was lucky that way. My brains were in my feet. When I came back to Belfast, people still wanted to hear my tall tales. Belfast Celtic were the football by that time. But when no one was around, I would sneak through the gates into paradise and have a kick about with my boys and some of the local kids. Scored some of the best goals in my life in those games.
Charlie! You still chatting in there? Come on! What else have you left to say? Come on! Bring those stories with you.
Joe's probably right. What else have I left to say? Who else has ever listened? Did I ever tell you about the time that I deliberately missed the bus to training?
Hey!
Me and Tory Gillick had to hide behind a counter in a bar when Bill Struth came in looking for him. And Jimmy McGorry, the mermaid, was in looking for me.
Charlie, come on!
Alright, Joe, calm yourself down. I'm coming now. I'm going to show all this to my old pals out there. They won't believe the half of it. They'll think I've made it up. Well, maybe some of it. But it's all in here.
Thank you, son.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Those memories you have?
I'm a Falkirk supporter.
Oh, that's fine by me.
But I know
Manny's a good
Alec
Falkirk man.
But I know Alec Ferguson.
Alec Ferguson.
Aye.
One of the best.
Friend of his.
One of the best.
Thank you.
Those memories you have, folks, don't keep them to yourself.
Enjoy it.
Share them around. Tell people what to remember, who you saw and what it was like.
Good folk.
Let them into your world.